What's up, EXPs? What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing tonight? I wanted to come on and do this discussion with you to just talk about all things tour life. You know, I get so many questions, so many people, asking me and messaging me, hey, somebody just sent me a message. I gotta see. Hey, Roxy, she just texted me. But asking me, how do you get on tour? How do you obtain your CDL? Referrals. I posed this question in the group asking you, do you as EXPs refer people? So I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on kind of my day-to-day things that I go through, what goes on, what it takes to really be a tour manager and be, on this tour life and live the tour lifestyle and travel and execute events and be a part of all types of campaigns. Because I'm here to tell you guys, what you see in photos is just the beginning. It's just, it scratches the surface. There's a lot that goes into being on tour logistically, from the strength of just managing the program, from traveling, and I have a lot of tour managers that are chiming in, that are joining this video now. And guys, make sure you comment on this video and let these EXPs know, especially the ones that are looking to obtain their first tour, looking to learn how to get on tour and move up and execute tours consistently. I'm here to tell you it's not easy. And we are currently in Tempe, Arizona. It is 108 degrees today. We have an activation tomorrow at ASU, Arizona State University, with our current tour. And we did a site check today. Now, mind you, yesterday we drove 12 hours from San Francisco to Tempe to get here early. And this was something that T and I did because we are both CDLA and we can run logs and drive one vehicle, and do 12-hour drives. We said, you know what, we're going to be proactive because as tour managers, you have to be proactive and always be 2 steps ahead and go ahead and get into market early yesterday. So we drove 14 hours because, truth be told, our box truck had a governor on it, which only allowed us to go 65 miles per hour. And we got here late last night. First thing we had to do, go ahead and conduct the site check. We had to go pick up event supplies, pick up water, and make sure that we, communicated with our account managers and with the staff, because the temperature for tomorrow here at ASU is supposed to be 110 degrees during our activation. And we have to do a 4-hour setup and 2-hour breakdown. So tour life, I'm here to tell you guys, speaking from somebody who's experienced. T just came in. He'll be jumping in on this video in a minute. We've been executing tours together now for 8 years. I've been on tour consistently now since 2012. And we are here to tell you it is not easy. So T's coming over. He's going to chime in. And I'm going to talk about a couple other things. I also want to mention Joaquina Buxton. She is a EXP in the group. Shouts out to her for starting the Atlanta Rock Stars group. And it's dedicated to providing jobs for EXPs in the Atlanta and the Southeast region. So I pinned her post to the top today. If you guys haven't already, if you live in Atlanta, live in Florida, definitely go ahead and join her group today, because she has been posting a lot of jobs for Atlanta and the surrounding regions. So we got to always uplift and support each other and work together to continue to grow the industry. So let's talk about tour life. Tour life and just our day-to-day. It's touring for everybody.
It's touring for everybody. I'm gonna be straight. I'm the bearer of bad news. I'm just straightforward. I'm gonna tell you straightforward how things should, the best things for a tour to how a tour should operate and how you should handle things. But tour life is not for everyone. So some of you guys are brand ambassadors in the industry and are seeking to go to the next level, and you just can't even handle the brand ambassador position that's given to you on site. And a lot of people first come and say, "Oh, I'm ready to get on tour." Man, it's no joke on tour. You have to be quick on your feet. You have to be able to negotiate, adapt quickly. Anytime something unexpected should happen, you have to be able to adjust on the fly. On the fly, right then there, you should have a backup plan. So we've right now we're dealing we're dealing with where we don't even have a contact, an on-site contact, so we have to go to the event site and basically puzzle our way to find the correct person
and
to
use
get in
maps.
contact, and we'll just go from there. And once we do that, we get the on-site contact, and then they delegate us the location, and we tell them how our footprint size. But a lot of you guys, brand ambassador, you guys not ready for this. I'm telling you the truth. You're not ready for this. We just had a guy who was on. I'm gonna be truthful. Who was on our team. He served as our
team lead.
He served as our assistant tour manager for this current tour we on. Honestly, he didn't have what it takes to do it, and he was failing. The only thing he had to do was just set up the box. His job, his duty was assistant production manager. Only thing he had to do is make sure he unload the box truck, and basically I'm directing everybody set up. Then he helped just manage the labor guys and everything, and our production guys that our hands are that are in market, and also put all assets back on the truck. Man, he's a great person. He's not bad. He wasn't bad at all. Like personality, he has a great personality. He's a great person, but he wasn't fit for this industry. Mm-hmm. Everybody who want to be on tour is not fit for it. Mm-hmm. Stop applying and trying to be on tour, and you can't handle a damn brand ambassador position.
You got to be on time.
Be on time.
You got to lead. Yeah. Be a leader. If you are a team lead, lead the brand ambassadors. Don't come to me asking me for breaks. If you have been hired to be a team lead, and I told you, okay, this is the activation times from this time to this time, it's your job as to lead to manage breaks and to set up a break schedule and to just let me know, okay, Jay, this is a time we're going to be breaking everybody. I have everybody in position. I am the assistant tour manager. T serves as a tour manager. So yes, I'm going to make sure the brand ambassadors are trained. They have their key talking points down, because with our current tour, we have clients coming on site.
Multiple clients.
So
we have 5 different clients that come on the site.
We have account managers
and a major client too as well that comes on the site. So it's a major program that we're executing right now. And again, if you're seeking to be on tour, and you can't handle just being a brand ambassador or a team lead, that's why you have those steps right there to prepare you for when you become a tour manager, and you know how to put out those fires, because there are fires going everywhere, and you got to be able to adjust quickly on it. And some of you guys are not built for that, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna come out here, you'll lose your mind, and you'll end up getting somebody hurt. Yes. As we saw, somebody got hurt. Somebody did get hurt because I gave direction. The other manager didn't listen, and the person got hurt bad. I'm talking about a broken foot, and had to go to the emergency. Broken toe, and had to go to the emergency room right then and there. And guess what? The client had to take the person to the emergency room. That's sad. That's a sad case. But again, if you're not built to be able to lead, do not apply to try to be a tour manager. And
it's okay if you don't have the experience. A lot of EXPs are like, I don't have the experience. I want to be on tour. At least if you are applying for tour opportunities, and you may not want to communicate that you don't have tour experience because it may eliminate you from obtaining that opportunity. I get it. But it's better for you to be honest than for you to lie and be like, I have tour experience. I have production
experience. But you can't even.
When you get on tour with seasoned and experienced tour managers,
and we get on the box truck, and you can't even tighten up a ratchet strap. Oh, if you can't tighten up a ratchet strap, bro, you have never done production. Yeah. If you can't get on that box truck and basically organize it, and I'm helping you, and I'm telling you direction, what you do, how you should do it, and it'll be fluently, and you're not listening. I know you're not seasoned. I know you're not experienced. It's just not. This tour wasn't.
It's not for you.
It's not for you. Because you need a basic. You need a basic tour to start off with. Everybody want to be on tour, but there are basic tours out there that doesn't have a lot of elements, and you want to find, if you're trying to get on tour, you want to find a tour that doesn't have a lot of elements to it. This tour that we on, it has a lot of elements,
a lot of moving parts, pieces,
and you got to be quick. You have to be quick, and again, I guarantee you, some of you guys get out here in this field and you do what we do. I guarantee you'll be like you'll be ready to go home. Yeah, and you'll understand. All right, that's why T and J. That's why they're on that type of level,
and that's why we operate a certain way. And we require our team leads to communicate. We require the account managers to communicate any changes, because at the end of the day, when the client comes on site and there is something wrong with the footprint,
they're going to
come to? It's going to be on you as the tour manager. So in order to CYA, cover your, because I don't curse.
Your ass.
You got to make sure that you are communicating in a timely manner. You're doing your site checks. You're reaching out to anybody. If nothing is not in stone, if things don't look right, they're not in place. If you have communicated and to no avail, nothing is changing. As the tour manager, you got to go on site and you got to make sure that you put things in place to successfully execute that event. Now, it may not be what the client or the account manager wanted initially, but as long as you get that event set up, as long as you do your part and you stay know your role and don't try to step out of line and do everybody else's role, just handle your role and make sure that you communicate. That's the biggest thing.
As Bill Belichick says, do your job, play your position, and watch, you'll be a champion. That's why the damn Patriots so damn good.
Yeah.
But if you play your position and do your job, everything flows smoothly. Just yesterday, I because I felt like the team lead that we had yesterday, he was making comments far as even text before even meeting us. So the first thing I did when I came on site and I set the tone, I brought energy, and they was like, oh shit, this dude crazy as hell, or he knew what the hell he doing. And guess what? At the end, those guys said, man, T, I appreciate you. I appreciate the energy that you brought on yesterday, because it set the tone, and we had a great time. Everybody that I said, we had over how many people?
Stuff up to the footprint?
Yeah, we had over
15,000.
No, we had
BAs?
No, BAs. We have over 15 BAs. Every BA on that site said, man, we enjoy working with you guys because we organize. We make sure that everybody's in position. You play your position, everything will run smoothly, and everybody will have a great time. Every person like, man, we had a great time working with you guys, because everybody plays your position. Also, we set the tone and our expectations. Everybody did their job. Everybody had fun, and at the end of the day, it was a great experience for everybody and all the students at Berkeley. Cal Berkeley.
But as a tour manager,
shout out to Cal Berkeley, man. Those students were great out there. They were cool. They were some great students too as well. So shout out to the Cal Berkeley.
And that was a fun activation, and the weather was good. It wasn't 110 degrees like it is here in Arizona.
Yeah, and some of you say you guys want to go on tour, and will you be able to stand the rain, or will you be able to stand the heat? So right now we about to get it. It's 110 degrees
when
here
we
in
set
Arizona
up
when we set up
tomorrow.
So I had to set the tone for my team, and also make sure that everybody has fluids. So as a tour manager, it's your responsibility to make sure those production guys have fluid in their bodies. They have snacks as they are building, because again, you don't want nobody falling out on your watch, because at the end of the day, who they go point their finger at?
Yeah.
So you have to be on your game, your top game.
And for us, just making sure we take precautions to hydrate ourselves. I made some watermelon juice. I bought fruit. So things like that to just make sure we keep our energy up, because unlike our other events, and sometimes as a tour manager, you have a day to set up. You have a day to break down. No, with this tour we're on, set up, execute, activate, and break down all in one day. So it's a lot, like T said, it's a lot of elements and a lot of moving pieces. And you have to ask yourself, as a tour manager, what if you don't have a good account manager? How are you going to, ensure that you have a successful activation? What if your team lead doesn't show up? What if your brand ambassadors don't show up? What if you have an extensive setup like we do and your labor don't show up? What if the on-site contacts are giving you a hard time? How are you going to handle this? These are questions that you, as a tour manager, you have to be able to answer and make sure when you're on site, you adjust on the fly. Yeah. And like T said, it's not for everybody. And obtaining your first tour, I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. But that's why I started as a brand ambassador, like T said. Understanding the industry first. Getting a good grasp on what it takes to even set up a simple demo. Being on time. Make sure that you communicate. Those are things that you work on when you are at a brand ambassador level. And then, moving to a team lead. Moving to a product specialist. Going on tour. Fly in, fly out. Being away from home, being away from family. As you can see, we live in 400 square feet of space.
And people don't realize that with our personal life, even with our personal life, man, we've experienced death. My dad, best friend died. I wasn't able to attend the funeral. Personal things. We have birthdays. We missing birthdays. We missing like this is life on the road.
Yeah.
You got to understand this. This just like everybody want to say call it a rock star lifestyle. As a rock star, they got to go perform, but also they got to the next day they got to get up, practice the music and perform. That's a rock star lifestyle. So they put in work. You don't understand how much work they put in. Everyone wants to call it a rock star lifestyle. It is a true rock star lifestyle, being on the road and being out there in the field. But you got to understand it works. It's some working behind it too as well. It's not. We do enjoy ourselves while we're on the road. That's how we'll be able to. That's how we're able to just refresh ourselves, just to enjoy life while we're on the road. But also
take a step away from.
Yeah, but also we do miss a lot of personal stuff. Like I say, it's a death. As far as my dad, best friend. He died. I wasn't able to go to the funeral. Also, recently, just I attend a church, and one of my close, she grew up in the church with me too. As she passed away, I won't be able to attend the funeral. My friend, he has a wedding coming up. One of my best friends, he have a wedding coming up. So these are some of the things you take on while you're on the road, and people don't understand that. Yes, it's a rock star lifestyle, but you got to understand it's some things that it's some things you have to pay. Not only far as financially, you'll get paid if you doing the work correctly, but also you got to understand you're going to miss some special events. You're going to miss death. Some people going to die. You got health issues. Luckily, Jay and I, we live a healthy lifestyle. We work out. We eat properly. So those things that we keep our health and our bodies in shape because we understand this road type of life. Everybody is not built for this.
Eating out every night.
If you eat
drinking every night.
Nope. Hey, because like Ludacris says, all that drinking go catch up, all that smoking go catch up. We don't drink, we don't smoke.
Yeah.
So
and we not knocking.
Yeah, if you
smoke.
I'm not saying if you now I've been on tour where I've had tour teammates. Hey, they can drink, party, and get up the next day and roll with it. I know a couple guys who I have been on tour with who can and have done it, who are built for that. But everybody's not like that. Some of you guys go out here, y'all get drunk. Y'all get tore up the next day. Y'all can barely get up and work
and set up and complete this, and you come smelling like alcohol, and the client's on site.
Yeah.
So it's just things like that. Like T is saying, man, it's not for everybody. And EXPs, especially the ones that are on tour that have executed tours. I mean, chime in. I see everybody's chiming in, sharing. Life happens while we're out there. Tour life takes the dedication. Missing family is not easy, and that's true. So before everybody wants to do it, I mean, I understand tour life, you make more money, it's a chance to come up, but don't get me wrong and don't get it twisted. It's sacrifice, it's hard work, it's dealing with account managers, it's communicating on a daily basis, and it's making sure that you are representing yourself, because at the end of the day, guess what? You are the brand within a brand. If you don't show up to that event, if you don't execute it on time, if you fail to successfully manage your team, that's a poor reflection on you as a tour manager. And chances are you won't be hired with that agency, or you could just, you won't be hired with that agency, or you be hired with a different agency and go work with another agency. But you could jump around from agency to agency, but at the end of the day, if you're not fixing your issues and your patterns and becoming better as a tour manager, then you're going to encounter the same issues on the next tour, and you're going to be blaming other people. So just wanted to touch on that, man. We about to get off of here. Serena's about to play in a minute. T, you want to jump?
Hey, Serena owed me some money too, man. We went to a U.S. Open match, and that's when she could have won the all-around championship. Where she had, I forgot what it's called, but she won
the four. She was going for the four.
And she boo-booed, and we had tickets, good tickets, and she didn't come through. But anyway, go ahead.
But Jay. Referrals, let's just talk about that real quick.
Referrals. This is how Jay and I usually do referrals. If we have worked with you alongside you, and we know that you do your job and you do it and you do what you're supposed to do, we refer you. We just don't refer because I know Jay has a social media page and all that. She does a lot on social media trying to help build up the experiential marketing community. But because she know you doesn't mean, or she hasn't worked beside you, doesn't mean that you will be the right fit for a tour opportunity. So for Jay and I, if we work alongside you and we know that, all right, they're looking for a tour manager for this, and they reach out, a lot of times, a lot of companies reach out. If we're not available, they're like, hey, TJ, y'all know somebody who can operate this tour. Then we will refer you. So that's why a lot of times we probably text you and ask you your availability because we know that it'll be a tour that you'll probably be able to enjoy and also you'll probably be able to handle too as well. So I only refer people that I know of, that I work side by side with, and I saw your work too as well and your work ethic. Other than that, I don't refer you because at the end of the day, I don't know how you work. I can't just be like, oh yeah, because they on my social media group or they're a friend of so and so, or a friend of this friend, a friend. No, I'm not going to refer you. I'm just straight up honest with you. But if I work alongside you and I see that you do your job, you enjoy it, and you bust your butt, and you just again enjoy what you do. Oh yeah, if something come up, I'm like, oh Jay, do you remember that young lady so and so? Do you have her number? Let's refer her to that program. So. That's how I feel like referrals should be. And don't refer anybody, everybody, because anybody and everybody is not for this industry. And that's even for brand ambassadors. Yeah. So
your name is your word. And you may be referring somebody who you may think or you perceive will do a good job. But at the end of the day, guess what? If they show up late, if they don't communicate brand information correctly, if they are unprofessional, that's a direct reflection on you as the EXP. So just make sure, and I posed this question, I want to talk about this because it's come up a lot. And EXPs, that's your call. If you want to refer somebody, it's up to you. Just know that you are a brand within a brand. So that account manager or that staffing coordinator is going to automatically, expect that person to bring the same level of hard work, the same level of professionalism that you bring to any program, because they are a direct reflection of you. So everybody, I had to be referred for some programs. Someone had to look out and help me out. I'm not saying not to help others. I'm just saying choose wisely and make sure that you are referring individuals who embody and represent everything that you would bring to the program, if you're not there. So that's my little tidbit on referrals. Anything else? You good?
Nope. I just like I said, I refer people who really enjoy this industry. I know they can achieve in this industry, and that's how I refer those who work within the industry and outside the industry. I know a lot of people who don't even work in the experiential marketing industry and can come in and kill it. Mm-hmm. So anytime there's an opportunity for others who are outside the industry, I don't care what age, color, sex orientation, preference, and all of that. If you got a great personality, you love engaging with people, and you put a strong foot forward, I will refer you. And even the young lady in Sanford at Cal Berkeley, man, this young lady had a great personality. She was heavy set.
Dominique,
she was heavy set. Yeah, she was heavy set. But guess what? Man, she was bringing people left and right. Them people were having fun with her. She was at
the footprint that didn't get really no foot traffic in the last 2 markets.
But she was bringing all the foot traffic right there to that particular part of our setup. And again, it was because of her personality, man. She brought... she had a bubbly person energy, and guess what? That energy attracts people to you. People don't know, just like I can go deep into it, but you having just a great person have energy, you're gonna attract people to you. So just a note to yourself when you're out there engaging. If you have a great attitude and personality, people gonna naturally come to you. Mm-hmm. So that's how I look at it. I've been on programs where I served as a brand ambassador, and they say, "Oh, this area right here, can you kind of help pep it up a little bit?" It's because I brought energy, a positive energy. Guess what? People come to you. It's naturally. So you just have to bring that positive energy. If you negative, nobody want to come over there and enjoy your experience or what you have to show them or engage with them about. So just remember that too as well.
Yeah. So go ahead and wrap it up with you guys. But I just want to say thank you to everybody. We talk about our issues on tour because we want to give it to you guys blunt, straight, and real.
Because account managers, they not gonna tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. Account managers, I'm gonna say who else
will sell you on the program, and then you're in the program, and it's all this stuff that you have to come in and fix. And oftentimes, as a tour manager, you are doing part of their job as well. Mm-hmm. And you didn't sign up for that, but it comes with the territory. And as a tour manager, you don't expect to do that, but it's almost like, okay, in order to make this program work and to successfully do it, I'm gonna take this on. Now, you can ask for more compensation. You can handle that accordingly. That's on you. But as EXPs and tour managers and us wanting to go ahead and continue to advance the industry and work together, we going to continue to provide you guys with our insight, with what we go through with our challenges every day. and it's not gonna be fluff, because this is the truth out here. Like, this is real. And I have my days where I'm like, you know what, I'm tired, I need a break. But when I have you guys reaching out, and I have people always contacting me, thanking me for the insight, thanking me for my resources, it makes everything that I'm doing out here in the field worthwhile. And I have a passion for this. Even going through 110 degree setup and executing events on a day-to-day basis, me and T were just talking about this driving. You know, this is my passion. Like, the night before events, I hardly get any sleep because I'm excited to get up and go execute the event, because it's a challenge for me. And that's how I know, you know, that I found my passion in experiential marketing, and especially being on tour side and being able to educate EXPs and educate you guys and provide you with this real life insight and footage.
And also a lot of, if you enjoy, you know, again, engaging with people, and also for us as tour manager, we enjoy building sets and all of that. But another reward is that you get the how consumers, and right now we're doing a college tour, and how the students, they really enjoy it. They tell you, each one coming up to you, say, man, thank you for the experience, man. We really enjoyed ourselves. And you just get a lot of thank you. And I'm like, no, just thank the brand for being here to sponsor, be part of the sponsorship for it. So it's more so the brand, but also then people just come to you, thank you, say, you guys build it's just a great event. Even for the coordinators on site yesterday, they was like, man, you guys are cool. Everybody was talking about you guys.
Y'all got this up quick. Yeah. Y'all were efficient, and we just appreciate, you know, having a great team.
And that's how you run a tight ship. Everything will run smoothly. As much as you can, whatever
you can control.
You can control as much as you can control. But if you run a tight ship, you'll be able to adjust at any point in time, and that's what we do. Some people can hang with us. Some people can't hang with us. Hey, baby, it's like Pippen and Jordan over here. Hold on, who's Jordan? Who's Pippen?
You could be Jordan.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be Pippen. I'm cool.
Thank you. I'll be Jordan. Yeah, I'm Jordan, baby.
But what else I want to say? Yeah, to what T's saying, you know, having great teams, having great people, having great managers, having great brand ambassadors is what makes it all worthwhile for us. And as we continue to evolve and execute tours, you know, we counted the other day, we've done 27 tours in 7 years, which is a lot. So we have been through some stuff, a lot of stuff, good, bad, ugly, and crazy situations.
Hello, Auntie Net. Love you too.
So just thank you guys all for joining the group. Continue to spread the word about the group. Anything that you guys want to discuss, definitely let me know, and we will talk about it and we will discuss it. CDLA, how do you get your CDLA? How do you obtain it? I talked about it, and you do what?
You do what? Get the book. The book. I mean, some of you guys go and pay for. Some of you guys are in debt for paying the government. Also paying in debt. Excuse me.
For paying for it.
School. Y'all paying for their tuition, their school, and y'all in debt. And right now, Jay, have your book. Right now, you can buy it on Amazon to help you get out of debt, or to help some of your debt that you're in right now.
Or learn how to get on tour.
Or learn how to get on tour. That's why she wrote You Do What. That's why she has a course coming up called Tour Life. Everyone who's in that course.
Yeah, I launched my first course.
She launched her first course.
I had 5 students, and all 5 students went through the course successfully, and all students have either received a tour opportunity, with the exception of one, received a tour opportunity or a market regional manager opportunity.
So right now, Jay, she 5 for 5 on her on her course right now.
And I'll be launching it again.
And she gonna launch it again for you guys. So just make sure you guys get in on her course, because she gonna give you the insight.
And not only that, I have YouTube channel, the J Davis Experience. There's a bunch of resources on resumes, on how to make sure you avoid, not being able to obtain consistent opportunities. What does it take to manage a tour? Share these resources with other EXPs, because there's a lot of people that ask us how to get in the industry. And I'm sure EXPs, you get people asking you, how do you do this? You do what? That's why the book was written. That's why I have a YouTube channel, to provide free resources for everybody to take.
And she's giving it to you free.
Yeah.
You had to go to school or university. You had to pay for that. How many thousands? Some of you guys
30,
paid
40,
$20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in debt for a
using.
degree you're not even using. But at least you have a book to lead you, and she has a course to help you to put money in your pocket, to help you get where you can have residual income if you're out there, or if you're trying to open up a business. This is where you can learn on the inside of marketing. So she's providing you free resources how to achieve in this industry, and even to navigate through the fires that you have to go through the industry, because they're fighting in this industry. It's no perfect industry out there, so just be clear and honest. But she tell you how to navigate, so you don't even have to go through some of the things that Jay went through, or myself that I've been through. So that's why she has you do it. That's why the book was written. That's why she has the courses out there. The investment, and the return that you got, the return on the investment that you get, you be like, man, I should have been did it. I should have been purchased that book or jumped into that course. So that's all I had to say.
And just remember, I'm gonna end with this: you are a BWAB, a brand within a brand. Represent yourself accordingly as a brand ambassador, team lead, product specialist, tour manager, assistant tour manager, CDLA driver. And represent yourself accordingly, and make sure you always, if you're referring somebody, if you're trying to, look out for other EXPs, that they are a representation of you. Because at the end of the day, in this industry, all you have is your name, your work ethic, and what else?
You do what?
And you do what? So holla at you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. We about to eat and rest up and get ready, because we got 110 degrees to deal with tomorrow, and some BAs, clients, and everybody will be on site. So talk to you later. Enjoy your night. Serena, let's go, baby.